What the heck? Yo, what's up, Joey New Hampshire? And Jesse Gaming. And Turtifly. I messed up that name so badly. Turtified. Alright, Jesse's here. Gotta turn on no clip. I did an extra click and I paid the price. Bro knows the strat. Just learning from the best. Yeah, I'm playing the top 50. A slight downgrade from the level I was playing before. And I didn't die to the last jump. Let's go. How's it going? It's going pretty good. Yo, what's up, Duff? I met someone on Hypixel Skyblock the other day, and they said that 54 was the hardest part of the Hallucination. And they don't have the record on Pointer Crate, but they claim to have beaten it. Just a goofy interaction that I wanted to highlight. Oslo Key gives good advice. Well, I give better advice than just like, oh yeah, you want to aim for 97.5% on all of your no-clip accuracies, and then you'll instantly beat the level. And just believe in yourself and you're good. It's just terrible advice. Bruh. You have 1.4k hours on GD, and you think no-clip helps improvement. You've only beaten Arctic Lights. Yes, no-clip is very good for improvement. It makes you go from like level 1 Arctic Lights to level 100 Tidal Wave levels of skill. It'll make you better than Jesse if you put in the hours. When you get PC, you're gonna become, okay, maybe not like a top player, but you're gonna be very, very good instantaneously. Bruh. What was that? Well, I'm glad I'm in no clip. The hallucination is so tough. In what way? Just in general. I mean, that makes sense. I saw this level when it got verified and placed. I was terrible at the game, but it looked really cool. Okay, Cycle is good at decorating. That's it. Not making gameplay. I guess you could say True Effect was a cool level. Why doesn't anyone remember Sid 125? What? Who is that? Did I just get baited? Wouldn't let you get the full version? Bruh. $1.99 spread over thousands of hours is not a lot. You're being serious. Entire top 10 5 years ago. The golden 3 times in a row. What? Somebody did the golden 3 times in a row 5 years ago? I don't believe that. I know that's not what you meant. Bruh. 2 years. Used to be a firework verifier. How does that even functionally work? Once you're the verifier, like, you verified that level. Oh, so he was a failed verifier. Do you know his best progresses? What the heck? You definitely changed your name. Who were you before? No more wasabi? Oh! The Witness of Cosmic Cyclone. How's it going? Stephen Hawking. I'll never have that aura. That's like pretty much a bug. You already go through the transition, and then it just doesn't work. Bruh. How are the runs looking today? My hand isn't cold like yesterday, so I can play the game. And that's good. I need to go from 4 or 3. You would understand if you played this level. Yeah, it's mainly just 2 gaps. And then the other ship carries the difficulty. It's this, and it's, I don't think it's visible right now. This. And this transition is something else. I understand it's like partially my fault that I'm dying there, but it's definitely not made correctly. Like, you can hit the orb and it doesn't do anything. Would Aftermath be playable after 3 days? Aftermath would not be playable after 300 billion years. It's the least playable level on any list of anything. I remember Aftermath has this one ship with like 10 upside down portals, and it's so impossible compared to the rest of the level. It's just pure, like, you're playing apart from Arctic Lights or Hyperparacosm or something of that difficulty, just planted in an easy extreme. Like Cobweb's pre-drop difficulty. Okay, there's no way I actually did that. That was so 100% my fault. Oh my gosh. Toss, do you have a level that you want to beat long term? This one. Also, wasn't that like said last stream? The Apollo. No, that would be so bad. I mean, if you did Bloodbath and Cataclysm, I guess you have a tolerance to it. Nah, I would seriously recommend beating Aftermath on a PC. It's just too tough. Bruh. Well, at least I know I can do the pre-drop now. You can't get a PC right now? Well, I'm just saying in the future, because there's no way you're gonna do that ship on mobile unless you get 10 times better. They have elections? I didn't even know that. Good luck. Thank you. Wait, you've done it 3 times? That's crazy. It's a lot harder when you're going from 0 though. No, Vader ended stream. I hate having to end stream because of Wi-Fi. It's like the most frustrating thing ever. Is there a go from 15? Wait, what do you mean? I mean, if I was going from 0, then it'd definitely be a go at 15. Because the pre-drop's insanely hard. First parts are impossible. At least the end is easier. I'd prefer a hard ending on a level just so I could get progress and it'd be more streamable. Because nobody wants to watch you just die over and over to the pre-drop. I think I've gotten pretty decent at this pre-drop though, despite the difficulty. Okay, what do you count the bloodbath pre-drop as? Because for me the drop is at 6%. But I assume that you mean the entire thing. All the way past Michigan. Bruh. What was the cleaning process like? 0 to 25 is boring. So the 0 to 6 ship, and then like the fast part all the way up to Michigan's boring, and then Michigan itself isn't? Bruh. Y'all saying go, and I just fumbled. At what, 13%? For the record, it's very hard. Can I play 1410? Oh, an ID? I'm not. This is not level requests, sadly. Oh, so you did a real clean. You didn't just shine it up for the sale. No, that's not it. The dirtiest part of my keyboard is the space under it. I don't even know how it physically happens. Just, I had, I think, my K70 glued down for a year. And then when I finally untaped it, not glued, taped, it was just like, there was more dust and stuff than table. It's absolutely crazy. Bruh. Fruitaz, remember to do good marketing practices. What? No, that's... that's... oh my gosh. I have nothing to say. What do I mean by good marketing practices? Say that it has like the same key structure as some 8K polling rate keyboards. Just make it more appealing to buy. Yo, what's up, drama? How's the project coming along? I heard that everybody's part was done except for 60 to 66. Oh, Grief in 5 runs? I haven't watched that yet. 3 more runs needed to be finished. Are they like really hard, or are we just running out of members? Because I can show you something really interesting after this attempt. So let's say Theory of Steve already did a run, right? Oh, now I'm a different person. And there we go. That's a horrible color scheme, by the way. I would not actually use that. But I could just put on the King DDD texture pack, and I mean, how would they know it was me? I'll use a different key. They're sorta hard. Why are my subs at 1.97k after like 2 weeks? I don't know. It's just how it is. I can use Fruitaz icons. You'll call the run yours. Actually, wait. Can I just use your name? Cosmos Unleashed 60 to 66. Fruitaz. You'll get some fame in the video. Bruh. No, I can't use his icons. They're just impossible. Like, there's good icons and bad icons. And bad ones make it harder to play. Bruh. I'm enabling no clip. Okay, I can't use those icons either because they're like, they have the white glow, and that makes them really large compared to the hitbox. Bro, why'd I go straight through that thing? Just because I'm in no clip doesn't mean I can perform badly. Especially because Brad is here. Bruh. That was a huge ore loss. I mean, nobody truthfully said go. Why? It just happened again. That's basically a bug. Psych, playtesting. Another amazing piece of cycle playtesting. Oh, I haven't blocked cycle. Well, that's a shame. The Red Sea. I know my geography. I mean, I assume it would. I think it's pretty shallow. And it's in like the warmest part of the world. Yeah, Fruitaz, pin the turtle emoji. Oh no, Fruitaz just making excuses. Mods can pin. No, I don't, it's me who doesn't have perms to pin. Fruitaz has to take this responsibility on his shoulders. Bruh. Playing the Star Pass again. Yeah, make it buggy, awkward, and inconsistent. That's amazing. Also, did y'all mute Brad or something? I have suspicions. Never mind. Why can't the seals just stay in the water so the polar bears can't get them? You know, just like in Minecraft, you can stay in the water and it really can't get you if you just swim away. What the heck? Well, then they definitely don't need saving, if they have that sort of ability. They just need to train. That was such a throw. No, I did not mean to play that. There we go. Also, why is chat bugging out again on my display? Okay, there we go. Pin animal emojis to save them. I don't think that's how it works. Also, is there a seal emoji? Oh, that's a seal? That is a terribly made emoji. Bruh. Looks like a croissant. They need to fix that. Domain expansion. Getting past the first ship. No, don't say it. You'll get muted. That's what Fruitaz is trying to tell you. C? What the heck? I don't even count that, personally. Well, no, I just don't count it as one. Unless you're thinking about a different word. I'm glad Zach isn't in the chat. He would school y'all. Oh yeah. I was just thinking about a different thing. Bruh. Terrible. Why is this so bad? Like, just don't make something like this. Cycle probably has no idea the difficulty of anything. Why do you have the most random thoughts randomly? Probably because they're random. I mean, you're not gonna have them predictably. Inferno, you have to say words for me to be able to read it and understand it. Bruh. No, I don't know what either of those are because they're weird abbreviations. I mean, I can make up 3 random words and abbreviate it too. Bro, why? Stop making stuff like this. Even though this was made only once, but I complained about it 3 different times. It's the worst gameplay in all of GD. It isn't abbreviated, then it's not even a real word. That second thing is definitely abbreviated though, or just a misspelling of okay. No, nobody watches NBA besides NPCs. Oh yeah, I remember that. I think Bubawamba was like the best level out of the 3. Hello? What was that? Amazing. NBA is better than GD? Well, yeah, if you're an NBA player, you're better. Nobody who watches NBA is going to become an NBA player or is one. I mean, I sort of get that. I remember when I was like years ago, got asked if my hardest was like at least top 40 after I said no to top 10, 20, and 30. But it's also a reality check. Like when your friend asks you, well, have you at least beaten like a top 25 or something, or like a top 50, and you haven't done it? That's not like them not knowing the game, that's just you being bad. More abbreviations after I said I don't even know any of them. But if you play GD all day and your hardest is like easier than top 20, you're trash. That's what I'm trying to do right now. Trying to redeem myself by beating hard levels. If your hardest is cobwebs, you've gotten nowhere. I mean real top 20s. That's why I'm gonna go for Acheron, Avernus. Or even Chill. There's nothing wrong with it. Okay, you can't play it because you're not at the skill level. All solo levels are amazing because they are purely and 100% play tested. They're made for human beings. You solve your own chess puzzle before you bring it to the public. I look like an artificial ascent, Victor. Who are you talking to? Yeah, I said Chill was awful because I hadn't played it. I don't even remember myself saying that. But it makes sense that I did. You give it one practice run and it feels like the worst level ever. If I call a level bad that I didn't play, I mentioned that I didn't play it and you weren't paying attention. Probably busy watching TikTok. Bro just described all anime watchers. Come on, man. I watched Beyblade Burst and Beyblade Turbo. Still a good original. Okay, I gotta run it back from 100 to try to keep it varied up. Bruh, why does that exist? At the point where I have to ignore Inferno's messages. Like, what am I even supposed to say? Also, if these are like the NBA players' names, that's the weirdest name ever. It's almost as bad as a Super Smash Bros. Tournament. Where everybody's just like gibberish. Yeah, for the plot, uh-huh. You beat Jawbreaker, GG's. Okay, Fruitaz gave like a decent recommendation, but that is backsliding in terms of skill. Don't beat levels that are like easier than your hardest. I mean, you could of course try Fairy Dust. It would be great if there was a more playtested version. I remember there was like a really good hard demon. Oh yeah, thermodynamics, it's amazing. There's like a tiny bit of memory, but it's whatever. You learn the part, you learn the part. Other than that, it's just raw skill. There's nothing crazy. Oblivion or the Hallucination. In quality, Oblivion. In decoration, the Hallucination. In skill gain, Oblivion. Although without bugs, this level would be absolutely amazing. 10 out of 10 without bugs. No, 44 to 85. I already have 44 to 100, so it's fine. I should have just clicked a bit faster, because this, you're always at a different Y level based on where you enter it. Well, obviously based on where you enter it. Just, you're always at a random place. And it's hard to judge how fast you should do the double click, especially for players who aren't good at UFO, like me. How does Tidal Wave fit with your icons? It's like the exact opposite color. Dang, could have gotten like 30 to 100. It's crazy. How many push-ups can I do? Oh, I never tested a max. I find it to be the most awe exercise ever. I think it's one of those things just like squats, where I'd throw up before I'd actually max out. What's the best exercise? Pull-ups. Yo, what's up, Arumi? How's it going? $12 on a good day and 3 on a normal day. That's crazy. Is the grind going well? Well, I got all my skill back, so I would say that's pretty good. Got 44 to 85, 30 to 74, or 77. Are you kidding me? At least it's not like 90% or anything. 1 second, I gotta change the recording out. So if I get list percent, I can upload it to Google Drive, even though that's not going to happen. Bruh, 39. Wasn't too locked for that. I was forced to play one level until you beat. Which one would it be? Plasma Pulse Finale or X-Ray? Oh my gosh. Those are two very bad options. But I'll choose X-Ray because it's easier. X-ray's harder? Bro, what? Didn't we like already go over this and I just forgot or something? I just think of X-ray as an easier level. 1 second, I'm checking the list. I don't even believe this. Okay, X-ray. 1 second. No, it's gonna take forever to load. I'll check it after. Wait, Fruitaz, can you check demonlist.org for me? Diet is 70% of the success. Diet is like 0% of the success. Unless you're like over. It's just if you can. Obviously, don't eat anything crazy unhealthy. But if you're doing good exercise, you can eat almost anything. And not be fat. I mean, if you do no exercise, there's no food that you can eat that would make you physically good at anything. You can eat unhealthy and lose weight. And you just said diet was 70%. Or was that somebody else? X-ray is 260 and plasma pulse is 278. 260? It's like a near list. There's no way demonlist.org says that. I think you might need to recheck. Well, yeah, obviously if you eat 300 grams of sugar a day, it's probably not healthy. You can still lose weight with it and be healthy. It's probably a harder challenge to do. Bruh, thank you for the bug. Amazing playtesting. A seafood diet. I think it was funny the first 2,000 times I heard it. For weight loss, just do actual exercise. There's no important scale. If you do exercise and it doesn't work to make you lose weight, do more. Unless you're just eating something absolutely crazy. No, I've never bulked. You lose reaction time when you do that. Oh yeah, I do know Tria, the content creator. Brings up some seriously good concerns about players. Jokes aside. Bruh, bug. Nice bug. Just make it auto. Make the portal right here and then boom, it works. You're welcome. Well, yeah, he can't play the game to begin with. I thought he was already retired and that's why he made content. I think he's like 2 years past his prime. Bruh. Just the amazing frame perfect click that you actually need to be good at the game for. And I can complain about it all I want. But it'll still be my fault. What's up? I don't know calculus. Just read the word integral. There's no way I'm doing the... I don't even know how to say that. Wait, it's just one up arrow though, so it's just exponentiation, right? Oh, you did your chemistry test. What did they ask you? I died at the exact same place. I just tapped and it didn't go up. Yay. It's always great. Okay. It was not that hard, but yet a time limit. But what was like a question from the test? I bet none of it was actual chemistry. Why are you saying go again? I was going from 30. The law of conservation of mass. That's not chemistry. It's like physics, isn't it? All of Newton's laws are physics. But you have the law of conservation of mass. I don't know what the other two are called, but I know what they do. The equal and opposite reaction law. What's the third one? Or first one? An object in motion stays in motion or something? Why did I just fly there? I was a block higher than I usually was, and I could very much notice that. Also, why did I die to this? How did that even work? I'm giving this level a thumbs down. When I take calculus, I'll understand. Well, I can't. Wait, it's an intentional bug. It's intentional because this 45-degree slope, it's moved. They moved it just so it could bug. That is something else. W cycle. I think he means that the question was just define what that is. It's not a real chemistry class. Wow. Are you saying you know what a polynomial is, or are you asking that as a question to somebody? Oh, I see. We're doing polynomials in math right now. It's similar but simpler to what you're sending. It is not similar to what Enzo is sending at all. Are you factoring polynomials, or are you just having them? Because you aren't learning them unless you do something with them. Factoring, okay, so you're not doing that. Because if you have like x squared plus 10x plus 25, that would factor into x plus 5 times x plus 5. That would make the answers of the graph more obvious. Okay, so what are you doing to the polynomial? And multiplying them by 2 doesn't count. Oh, you're probably multiplying a polynomial by a binomial, right? That's what I assume. Like x cubed plus 4x squared plus 2x plus 1 times x plus 3. I don't know, seems pretty unapplicable unless you factor the first one. Bruh. Yeah, it is a third degree equation. Yes, Frutas? Bruh. Wait, do you actually have to do stuff with cubics? Because the only thing I ever did with cubics was just use synthetic division to guess a factor that out, and then factor the quadratic. Obviously, we never used the cubic formula because it's a not very helpful formula. B plus or minus the discriminant over... Oh, that's the quadratic formula. Well, yeah, nobody memorizes the cubic formula. The only cubic formula I know is Desmos.com, an open graphing calculator. Oh, so you will multiply polynomials. That's wonderful. I know it's impossible to type the dot on a keyboard. Okay, that would be 6x cubed minus 72 plus 18x minus 24x squared, right? No, nobody uses x. Because x represents itself in algebra. They said math was a universal language. I think chess is the only real universal language. Yeah, and it shouldn't be. It's dumb to use it for certain grades and then just tell everybody to switch it over. Like, that's not it. Bruh. Okay, yeah, what you sent me now was very easy. I'm assuming I solved it correctly because there's like 4 things that you do. What, do you rearrange the terms? Obviously I can do that. 2x squared minus x equals 25. Wow, this looks like a good day to know the quadratic formula. Calculate the area of a circular section. Well, like an arc. Well, multiplying polynomials is not factorizing. The translator might have messed up. Just when you take a higher termed polynomial, like x squared, and then you translate it into this, I don't know what to call them, like a binomial or a singular nomial. Something with x times another thing with x. Their least common factor. Well, like numbers or polynomial numbers, because you can do that with both. Also, I'm having the performance degradation, whatever you call it. So, goodbye. It's been a good stream.